Alright, so here we have the TRX-6. I've got the new brass links on it, and I've got to say, they really pop. I didn't think they would. I have the stock ones here. Now, the stock ones, obviously being steel, they rust. And, you know, it might be what you're looking for. That realism, that cool realism. I want performance, so I ordered this brass link set. Now, the brass links, they come like this. They come literally as like a threaded cylinder, a threaded tube, and they're not bad. So, and the way you have to set them up is pretty straightforward. You have these little guys. They're M3, I think, no, M4 grub screws, and they have a 2mm hex on one side. So what you do, the next one I'm going to do, the last one I have left is the, see if I can get it in view. It's this guy down here. You can see my finger. And this guy's going to be, I'm going to pull it out, and then I'll show you how to assemble it. Alright, so in order to get to my panhard mount, I had to go ahead and pull my GPM bumper here. This one's aluminum, got the aluminum skid pad, but now I can go ahead and reach the screw for the panhard mount, so that I can pull it out. Right back in here. Now, what you might not realize, I had to flip the phone over because the majority of the phone was in the way. So, alrighty. So leave this. I like to leave the screw on near the driver. That way I know where it is, or near the part that I pulled it out of. Okay, so we've got the part here. Now, when we're looking at two things, the way it came out, and then the orientation of the ball ends to one another. So they have this; they're in the same axis, meaning that the ball, or the hole for the ball, right here, is the same orientation here. It's in the same plane, if you want to think about it that way. Okay, so I went ahead, pulled the ends off of the ball, or the cup, and I'm going to, see if I can do this right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of the grub screws, get it on my driver. I know the focus is getting all messed up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive it about, say, halfway into the ball, or into the, I call these ball cups. I'm used to Kyosho's where they have actual ball cups. And then on the other end, you simply just thread it on. And here we have one side done. So now we've got to go ahead, grab the second side, and we're going to do the same thing. Just install it, thread it in. Alright, maybe a little more. Okay. And now we can go ahead, take the other end of it, start screwing on, and that's pretty simple. Now, if you notice, the orientation of the cups is off by a little bit. Now, one thing I learned with these links, they're not adjustable in the sense that because of the diameter of these links, they kind of slide over. You can kind of adjust the lengths to be longer, shorter. Mostly the shorter. But these brass links, they're set at a certain distance. Now, there's the correct distance, but they're not going to give you much adjustability. So just keep that in mind. I'm trying to line it up with the mark so you can see that it is exactly the length that it needs to be. But anyways, oh yeah, so the orientation. The orientation, what I like to do is I'll grab a driver, and then I'll grab another driver, and I'll just continue tightening until it's in the same orientation. So not just yet. Let's see. Right about there. Okay, so now both of the cups are in the same orientation, and I can go ahead and replace it back on the truck. All right, I got the front end back on, got the bumper on. So one thing I did notice, this guy was off, so it was a little loose, so I went ahead and straightened it out the way I did with the drivers. But this is the entire kit, and I've got to say, without the wheels on, because the wheels also have weights, and without the gold G-Wagon body, this thing is really heavy. I'm gonna say it's probably around 15 pounds, maybe a little heavier. But these links definitely did add some weight, and they did add a weight down low. So we'll see exactly how crazy this thing gets. But we're yeah, I'll include some running clips from this weekend coming up.